this is Shannon Watt, co-creator of The Business of Marriage, coming to you today with another Marriage Minute video. Really excited to talk with you today about your mindset and to talk to you about your thinking. That's this first step on the demise of a relationship. If you know anything, you're familiar with our 7 steps to the demise of a relationship. Number 1 is your thinking. Are you thinking about your spouse or are you thinking about yourself? That's one level of it, but the second level is what are your thoughts about your spouse? Are they positive or are they negative? And because what you think about them is what you're going to create. So if you think my spouse doesn't think about me, they ignore me, they're a jerk, they're blah, 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 whatever your list is, then that's what you're going to create and that's what's physically going to show up. That's the evidence you're going to see in them. But if you change your mindset and think, wow, they're awesome, they're compassionate, they're thinking of me, they're trying, then that's what you create is a positive, awesome relationship, and this person is elevated in your mind. You've probably had some training somewhere in your life. We've learned from Blair Singer about little voice management, or from Dr. Amen about ANTS, calls them automatic negative thoughts. We need to get really practical and really strategic and really diving into what our mind is thinking. What's going on inside of there? Are we just letting random stuff come in and we're believing it because it's there? Or are we checking it going, hey, wait a minute, that doesn't go align with my goals and my vision, and I'm going to cancel that and boot it out. So my suggestion to you is to be tracking what's going on in my head. How many of them are negative? How many of them are positive? Pattern interrupt them, stop them, write them down, do whatever you can to physically see that, and boot it and tell myself, cancel, cancel, just do this in front of your face, reject it, do whatever you have to do, because those are not serving you, and that's what's holding you back in your relationship. It's not whether or not they left the socks on the ground or they forgot to take out the trash. It's your perception of that and the negative chatter that goes on in your mind for 30 minutes after that. That's what destroys the relationship. So if you want to have a better relationship, it starts first mentally. It shows up here mentally first, and then you create it physically in your outer world. Your inner world affects your outer world. So please work on your little voices, your ants, whatever you like to call them, because that is the #1 shift that can happen in your relationship. The first thing to make it take off and be dynamic is the way you perceive it. So I'm Shannon Watt, coming to you again for another Marriage Minute. I would love to hear your feedback, love to hear your questions, your results. Put this into action in your own life. Go to thebizofmarriage.com and leave us that feedback. And remember, there are 3 rules. Number 1, you're responsible for you. Number 2, play full out in your relationship. And number 3, make it a safe place in your own business of marriage.